I.S.U.P.K.
We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Never let their brothers die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die.
You. He has convinced you that having a good name is useless. He has convinced you that you should not have a good reputation. As a matter of fact, he has soiled your reputation. Israel, he has soiled your good name. Okay? Now let's look in the Bible and say, what's so important about having a good name, man? Let's go to Psalms. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 1. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 1, man. Okay, talking about having a good name, a good reputation. Just recently, the last couple of weeks, Atlanta lost a TV legend. Atlanta lost the TV anchor, Yahanna Moore. This woman was only 53 years old, and she died from brain cancer. Okay, she died from brain cancer, and now all throughout her life, after she died, all Atlanta could do was just talk good things about her. They said how she had a great attitude. They said how she was a philanthropist. They said how she loved her people, man. She loved her people. And Israel, you need a good reputation as well. You need a good reputation. People should say good things about you. Let's see about that, man. Proverbs 22 and 1, man. Proverbs 22 and 1. Let's get that.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 1. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches.
A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches. This woman did not choose great riches over having a good name. She loved her people. As a matter of fact, how did she prove it? Let's get that sister hand. She had a black husband. A black husband, okay? And being a so-called celebrity, she didn't sell out. She loved her people. She stayed with it. She made sure to keep a good reputation and have a good name. And again, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, that's what we need. That's what we need in this community, man. Keep going.
And loving favor rather than silver and gold.
Loving favor than silver and gold, man. As we talk about this sister, Yahanna Moore, who in our community, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, loves riches over a good name?
Right.
Huh? Loves riches over a good name. Al Sharpton.
Right.
Al Sharpton loves riches over a good name.
Right.
Okay? Right now, he is in the courts from the death of Ahmaud Arbery. Okay? And now when he wants to speak on that death, that ruthless death, he is only getting paid for it. He is there to get money off of you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. He has chosen riches over having a good name. And black man, we know what Al Sharpton is about. But yet, we still support him. We still want to listen to him when he wants to have rallies and so-called protests. When all these protests are doing is just a front. It's a publicity stunt.
Right.
He is there to get paid. He is there to get paid, man. That's it. And look at Ahmaud Arbery right now. What kind of name does he have? Let's see about that in the Bible, man. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 7 and 1. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 7 and 1. because you should be spoken highly of throughout your life. You should be spoken highly after you die. Okay? But if you look at that brother, the court is trying to demolish his character.
Right.
They're trying to decimate his name.
Right.
Okay? Essentially, they are equating his death and justifying it because he would not follow instructions. Okay? They equate his death because he would not follow instructions. And his so-called instructions were to get out of that neighborhood. His so-called instructions were to stop looking at an abandoned house. And because some neighbors want to so-called have a citizen's arrest, they justified that as to shoot him like a dog in the streets with a shotgun.
Right.
They put bullets in his back while he is actually running away. And they justified his death because he would not follow the instructions.
Right.
And right now, they are decimating his name and decimating his reputation in the courts. So they can get away with cold-blooded murder.
Right. Right.
Let's get that. Ecclesiastes 7:1.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 1. A good name is better than precious ointment.
A good name is better than precious ointment, man. A good name, a good reputation. A good reputation. And again, what are the courts doing to Ahmaud Arbery? Making sure that he does not have a good reputation. Decimating his name. Demolishing his character. Trying to destroy who he is as a black man. And equating him to a servant and a slave. A dog even. Read that again.
A good name is better than precious ointment. And the day of death than the day of one's birth.
The day of death is better than a day of birth. Christians are always out here wanting to celebrate their birthdays. Celebrate their birthdays when they haven't done anything. They haven't done anything yet. They have not proven themselves to the Most High. But it's better to be spoken of around your death, man. And hopefully you prove to the Most High why you deserve to live. You prove to the Most High why you should be blessed in the next life.
Right.
You prove to the Most High why your children should be blessed. Because you had a good reputation. You had a good name amongst the Most High, man. And now, let's see how we should be, let's see what kind of name we should have for the Most High, man. How should the Most High think about us, man? Let's go to Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. Deuteronomy, chapter 28, 37. Okay? Because in this earth, Christians so-called want to have a good name, but they're all about themselves.
Right.
They only think about each other. Let's go. You got that for me?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
Of an astonishment. A byword. Right now, black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man, you are a byword in this community. You are a byword in the society on this earth. You are a byword. And what's another byword? What's another term for byword? You are a stereotype. That's what these heathens think of you. You are a byword, a stereotype. And what are some of your stereotypes? You are deadbeat dads. You are drug dealers. You are pimps. This is what the oppressor has made your name to be. This is what essentially justifies him in his eyes. This is what justifies him on the earth to murder you. This is what justifies him to put drugs in your community. Because he has made you out and he has called you out to be lazy.
Right.
He has called you out to be drug dealers, murderers, and pimps, and robbers. This is what he has made you out to be. And because you think this is how you can live, how you should live,
How you
he
die.
can murder you in the streets.
That's how you die.
And guess what? Really, you think this is how you live? But ultimately, this is how you die.
That's right.
You die in these streets like a dog.
Right.
Selling drugs to each other, using drugs. And now the oppressor can walk through your community and walk through your hood and walk right over you and spit on you. And he can piss on you too. Figuratively and literally. How has he walked over you? Look around your neighborhoods now, black man. Look around. Your neighborhoods are being gentrified. You have bandos throughout your community. And that's exactly what he wants. Why? So then he can raise the prices up. He can buy you out. Black man, Hispanic man, you are nothing but a byword to him. You are an astonishment across this earth. Read that again.
Count on one kind. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
The Lord put us here. And why? Why have we become an astonishment? Why have we become a byword? Why have we lost our good reputation, our good name? Because we have not followed these scriptures. Raise that book up. We have not followed these scriptures.
Right.
Instead, we follow after our oppressor.
No cowards in our camp,